Hello everyone, I am Imoogi Nevermore. Today I am going to read Chapter 3 of Book 1. Chapter 3, The Assistant. After you get off the phone with your parents, you meet up with your friends in the kitchen. Sasha, is everything okay? I don't think so. My family is broke. What started off as the best week of my life just turned into a nightmare. We can't lose you. We've bonded. I guess there's only one thing to do now. I have to enjoy the time I have left. Find a way to stay. Not going down without a fight. Hell yeah, that's the spirit. Maybe you can get a job? No offense, but tuition runs like $50K a year. Minimum wage isn't gonna cover that. There's gotta be a way you can stay. I mean, I'm here on a football scholarship. I don't think I'm exactly what the football team is looking for. Maybe not, but I'm sure there's other scholarships available. Not a bad idea, Chris. It might be worth a trip to the financial aid office to check it out. I was about to leave anyway. I'll go with you. That'd be great. I could use a friend there with me. As you turn to follow Kaitlyn out the door, Chris catches you by the arm. You're going now? Of course! There's no time to waste. A girl's life is on the line. Kaitlyn's being a bit dramatic, but it is pretty urgent. Chris glances at Kaitlyn and turns quickly back at you. I feel we barely got to know each other, and this is going to be one of our last days together. At least let me walk with you over to the financial aid office. We can stop on the way for coffee or something. A coffee might not be the worst idea. It'll give you the energy to face whatever horror awaits in the financial aid office. Terror. I can always meet you there. So, let me walk with you? Well, I could use the pick-me-up. I'd better not. You know, a pick-me-up sounds good. Honestly, spending time with you sounds just like what I need to get ready for this meeting. Perfect. Coffee is on me. Don't keep me waiting too long, okay? See you in a bit. You and Chris head out of the suite and down to the bustling quad. As you and Chris step into the quad, there's a moment of quiet between you two. So, how are you feeling about everything? Honestly, kind of a whiplashy. I feel I just got here. I haven't actually gotten to do anything yet. Yeah? What is it you want to do? I hoped I'd at least get a kiss in the front of the statue, my school ID. Chris laughs. Seriously? That's what you're worried about? Missing out on? I know that sounds lame, it's just, without an ID, I wouldn't really have any proof that I was ever here. Chris steers you towards the statue in the center of the campus, lining you up just right. Chris, what are you... Before you could finish, he whips out his phone and snaps a picture. He looks down at it and shakes his head. Hold on, your mouth is all open. One more. Say cheese! This time you give the camera your best smile. You looked at the picture with a smile before showing it to you. Perfect! Now there's proof that Hartfeld is exactly where you belong. You walk on a little further, stepping into the campus coffee shop and placing your order. True to his word, Chris pays. Then the two of you find a table to sit at. You tap your nail against the table anxiously until Chris covers your hand with his own. Still nervous, huh? A bit, and I don't think the caffeine buzz is going to do me any favors. You've got nothing to be nervous about, Sasha. How do you figure? If this meeting with the advisor doesn't go well, but it will go well, Sasha. I know it. Yeah, but how? Because you're smart and passionate. And you really want to be here. And if I can see that after only knowing you for a couple of days, this advisor person should be able to see it in the heartbeat. You feel your face flush, and Chris laughs, putting his hands pulling his hands away. Chris. Besides, if they don't give you the scholarship, I have a feeling Kaitlyn will kick their butts into next week. Oh, Kaitlyn! She's probably waiting for me. Alright, we should get you over there. My mom always says the best impression is the one that happens on time. Thanks, Chris. I didn't realize it at the time, but I think I really need this. Yeah, I think I did too. I'm glad we got to spend more time together. Okay, that was well, I guess achievement? I don't know what popped up. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you much more, because you're not going anywhere, right? You look up at the resolve in his eyes and give him an affirming nod. Right. After you and Chris part ways, you meet Kaitlyn in front of the administration office. There you are! I was worried you two got lost or something. Ready to get in there? You raise your coffee cup to her and take a deep breath. As I'll ever be, let's do this. A few minutes later. Next! Hi there! My friend just realized she's super poor and needs a scholarship. Kaitlyn! What? It's true. Besides, if we're going to get this done fast, we've got to cut to the chase, right? Let's see here. Any special skills? Actually, I'm a star athlete, I'm a scholar. I'm not special at all. Let's go with scholar. I was the valedictionary at my high school. What? How come you never told me you're a huge nerd? Just because I happen to get a great grade doesn't mean I'm a good nerd. Whether you're a nerd or not, all the academic scholarships have already been distributed. There has to be something. Well, there is one thing, but I'm not quite sure if you'd be up to it. Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's nothing special. It's just, well, we do have one research assistant's position open. It would pay your tuition plus room and board. But it's for Professor Vasquez. Professor Eric Vasquez? The famous author? The name of all lost things? One of my favorite books ever? Working for him would be amazing. Spoken like someone who's never met the man. Professor Vasquez has taken on over a dozen assistants in the last 5 years. None has lasted more than a week. Until now. That's what they all say. The thing about me is, I'm special. I'm desperate. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Yes. If you say so. Good luck. You'll need it. A few minutes later. I think this is the place. And to make my first impression. Hello? You're the guy I saw across the quad the first day. Wait, are you Professor Vasquez? Guilty as charged. And you are? Your new assistant, Sasha. Anything you want? I'm your girl. Great, because I could really use an Americano. Sure thing. I'm at your service. Perfect. There's a little shop downtown that really knows your conversation is interrupted as a voice shouts from down the hall. James! I've lost my latest pages again. Get in here and help me find them. I'd better get on that. Wait, so you're not Vasquez? Looks like you caught me. Too bad. I was really looking forward to that coffee. If you're not Vasquez, then what are you doing here? Professor Vasquez is my mentor. He helps me with the play I'm writing. I help him with odds and ends while he's between assistants. I'll let you know when you're here. As James leaves, a notebook falls from his knapsack onto the floor. Kaitlyn surreptitiously snatches it up and reads the cover. Looks like someone dropped the script for his play. Should we run after him? I'm sure he'd want it back. Yeah, but if we did that, we'd never get to read it. Kaitlyn eagerly flips through the pages. Blah blah blah, class dispatchery, blah blah blah, working conditions in Victorian London. Oh, here's something good. Kaitlyn, I'm not sure James would want you to look through that. This is getting juicy. Apparently James has a creative imagination. What are you talking about? I'm not sure I should show you. It might warp your innocent mind. Kaitlyn! This is hot stuff. Tell you what, one-time offer. You and I do a little line reading. What do you say? Come on. Let's read that saying, don't read it. Let's read it. Fuck it. Let's see. Rosethorn Park, Act 4. Looks like you'll be Lady Elizabeth, darling, and I'll be William, the stable boy turned soldier back from the war. Hey, why do you get to be the crawling heartthrob? I think that's obvious. Now let's get started. Lady Elizabeth wakes up to find her bedroom bathed in the moonlight, and as she watches, a shadow appears at the window. You're lying, Sasha. Be warned, intruder. I keep a knife beneath my pillow. Careful then. I'd hate to die before tasting your lips once more. The figure entered the room. It's William. You can't be here. William pulls off his shirt and tosses it on the floor, his eyes on the knife in Elizabeth's hand. If you mean to stab me, do me the courtesy of giving me a quick death. I can't live without you anyways. Elizabeth lowers the dagger from his chest to his trousers, then cuts through his belt in a single stroke. Oh wow, I can't believe James wrote this. He seems so straight-laced. Sometimes people will surprise you. Elizabeth reaches forward and gently strokes William's cheek. Are we following stage directions too, or are we just reading aloud? I'll leave that up to you. What do you do? Ooh, I'm a flirt. I'm a flirt. You brushed Kaitlyn's cheek with the back of your fingers, making her blush. Oh, Sasha. Oh, Elizabeth. She places a hand on your waist, pulls you close, gazing into your eyes. You have no idea how long I've been awaiting this moment. Sometimes the waiting makes it all the sweeter. You place your hand on Kaitlyn's chest and feel her heart beating against the tips of your fingers. Sasha, I hope I'm not interrupting anything. We were just enjoying my play, or at least I hope you were enjoying it. Actually, I can't wait to read more. I've read better, planning to join in oh no. I don't want I can't want to read. I can't wait to read more. That's nice to hear. I still don't quite know how I'm going to finish that scene. I have a couple of ideas. I bet you do. But just so you know, the Victorian era was all about unrelinquent love and uncustomated romance. Oh, there's no reason your play can't be the exception, right? I guess. We'll see. Just then, you hear footsteps approaching. Who is making all this racket out here? Sounds like my cue to leave. Good luck, Sasha! An older man storms into the room. You! Are you the ones disturbing my peace? We were practically whispering. Professor, allow me to introduce your new assistant, Sasha. Assistant? What a joke. Have you ever assisted anyone before, Sasha? I mean, not professionally, but I like to think of myself as helpful. My last assistant thought she was being helpful. Right up until the moment she helpfully lost a flash drive containing 3 months worth of work. And then there was the assistant before her. He thought it would be helpful to hum while he was dusting my office. That cacophonous melody was rattling around my head for weeks. I couldn't write a word on my new novel. And then there was the last guy. He had a distracting sense of fashion. So many stripes. How terrible for you. Terrible's an understatement. Do you think Faulkner had to deal with such distractions? His family afforded him the peace and quiet of their barn. Now I get our assistants. I understand, but I won't be like your other assistants. And what exactly is that? I'm different because I'm a fast learner, I'm willing to do anything. I'll actually stand up to you. I'm willing to do anything. I already assumed that was the prerequisition. Extremely disappointing. Get out! You turn and you take a step towards the door. Then you stop and look back at him. No. No! I won't get out. I'm going to stay. Yesterday was incredible. I made friends faster than I ever had before. I can't just walk away from this. I know in my heart that this is where I need to be. And I'm not going to let some angry old man ruin that. Listen, you. Reactivate angry entitlement. You're a caricature of your entire generation. As he says the words, Professor Vasquez stopped for a moment and then... Which exactly makes you the exact person I'm looking for after all. What? I'll explain later. For now, I'll accept you as my assistant on a trial basis, starting immediately. In fact, I have a pressing matter that I need you to take care of tonight. Let's call it your first test. Anything. I'm on it. Vasquez walked over to his bookshelf and pulls out a massive, dusty old novel. This is my second novel, A Winter in July. It needs to be digitalized by tomorrow morning. No problem, I'll scan it right away. Actually, no. I need it formatted as a text document. You'll have to transcribe it by hand. But it's at like 1,000 pages. In that case, you better get to work. There's our roomie. I heard from Kaitlyn that you got a research job. Let's celebrate! The roof garden is calling my name. Guys, there's nothing to celebrate. Vasquez is crazy. He wants me to transcribe his 1,000-page novel tonight. Even if I work all night, I'll only be able to pound a couple of 100 pages max. Typing at 100 words a minute for 8 hours and assuming 250 words per page. You generate 192 pages. Wow, did you just do that math in your head? Is that weird? Weird? No way, smart is sexy. Try bleak. I'll never finish this text. I'm gonna go with the first one. Really? Totally. Well, thanks. Abby smiles shyly at Tyler as you wink at Kaitlyn and Zach. So, back to the matter at hand. What do you think, Tyler? According to my calculation, one person typing alone can write 192 pages in 8 hours. But if all 6 of us do this together, we'll have more than enough time to write the full book. Go team! Let's do this! You'd really stay up all night helping me with the stupid project? It does mean I'll have to miss several fabulous frat parties tonight, but I'm in. I didn't have plans anyways. You belong here, Sasha, with us. I'll start a pot of coffee. It's going to be a long night. Let's write some pages. And that was chapter 3 complete. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Again, this is Imoogi Nevermore. Don't forget to subscribe, leave this video a like, and everything else. I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye!